camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda. Y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Your girl has been calling for days. I get in all different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like, none of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need to pad the walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a paddock on with a watch face with little dragon balls. Look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. You be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city, I'ma be the man of my country. Your girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. New Orleans parades, yeah, we like. And none of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation, yeah, we like. Your girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. Yeah, I'm like, none of my patient. We look like we on a vacation.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Back to the basics.
On first down, it's Watson. Flush to his right.
Here we go already. It started already. It started already, bro.
23 yards.
It started already. That's crazy, bro. That's not a pick. Jeez.
And it's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make
that,
looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
She thought this was.
Back to the 32-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
You get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones
different
to
when I get out that pocket.
It's
different when I got to sit in that pocket.
Getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's different. I got to sit here all day.
Mariota now on second down. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Mariota. Now he'll escape to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance.
I'm going to stay in this defense till he make me come out of it.
Rookie Derwin James with a pick. First by him near the 35.
I'm going to sit in this defense till he make me come out of this defense. Like my boy Isaac said, you better stay in that pocket. You better stay in that pocket.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he stopped immediately there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mariota now. This is caught. Gronkowski. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right-handed quarterback flush to his left, yet he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
Yes,
Sacked back around the 8.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jabal Sheard in there to get him. And that is sack number 15 for him on the year. On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, Watson flushed out right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
And give him a gain of 37. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit.
Give me that! What is he doing, boy?
First quarter. Picked off by
User.
Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mixon, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And he can't find a
This
receiver.
little wave you made me do just now, bro. I was out of there. They didn't get that
no
weird
matter
ass
what
little
the
wave.
situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys.
What is that? What is that?
Starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Sean Williams.
Oh my God, this game is broken, bro. This nigga just dove and my nigga fell immediately.
Everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Now he'll let it go on.
Nigga, vision, bro. Let's go, man.
Down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on 3rd down for the Pats. 43 yards. First down, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cole. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's go, man. Run that rock, man.
Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On the ground with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Charles Clay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see do they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
He got 29 yards that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Watson escaping the pressure right. Sanders got it for a Bills touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Kendall Reyes on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second down, Mariota. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Mariota now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Why did he lag him
knocked
now?
as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A second down throw here for Mariota. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Charles Clay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson.
I think that interception happened for two reasons.
I
Quarterback
will
gets outside
take it.
the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Following the interception here, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Bills have
I should have slid.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, and when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Y'all see this nigga with his high point? This what happened when he started losing. He get desperate and he know that's gonna work every time, so he just throw the high.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Can't do it for everything,
and
bro.
he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver.
It ain't gonna work for everything.
Throwing again is Watson, escaping the pressure right. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down. On first down, Watson buying time to his left. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like leg.
Flush to his right, and a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Boy, you better stop playing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson looks to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Come back.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's able to find Diggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And Bailey able to knock it through. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A handoff to Mixon. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. They want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission. Coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm being given much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch down.
Mariota on first down. Flushed out right. That's going to be close. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Then he got off the end there and he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. The Patriots, of course, famously had a 2-point conversion go against them in the Super Bowl. And now they'll try one here. Working out of the gun. Mariota dancing to his left. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Trying to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you snap the ball to the 2-yard line. Rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And my goodness, another interception.
Boy!
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Mixon with a first down carry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
So, it's been a fake breaking, so testing, snake bleeding.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Game changing, I can't believe it. How the fuck could they leave it?
This will be fielded at the 6. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Faking the give. Now Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed, sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He digs them partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Left side here, caught by Clay. Gets through and now an opening. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Mariota now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Throwing is Mariota. And his throw here's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Now Mariota. He may try and run. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Come on. He's not, bro, he can't touch you. He know it. He know he got lucky last game.
So, a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
What if he finally fold from that depression?
19-point game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. Maybe have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Watson, flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds.
Let's go. Nigga, you lucky.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep.
Stop throwing them passes then. Stop throwing them passes then. You'll hit that target. Nigga, trying to do a high point pass every time. Nigga, that's what happens. Play Madden. Play real football. Don't play Madden. That's what happens. Nigga, if you ain't throw a high point pass, you would have hit that.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And now here's another interception. Ricky Derwin-James with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Crabtree the target on that one. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and they take it to run.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Throwing, Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 3rd down, Mixon. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football in the running play and stopped them short of a 1st down.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
Can't give a bird a ring, you make a Super Bowl.
You can never have
Remember
enough
selfies
points.
and boys shorts, you cute and those. With Mark Adams back to back, you got 2 of those. Tell me what
Here's
change
Busher
happened,
to
people
kick it
come and
away.
go. Told your friends you was done, but you wasn't though. We need to open the doors, shit, I'll be glad to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills.
Tell me you regret that. They asked me, was you loyal? I used to think I could bet that. How we go forward? How I respect that. Think I need to focus on the bag, but I check that.
That we playing, I'm just saying that somebody gon' lose. With a face of scars, shining on the other side of the fall.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I woke up this morning, looked at that pillow that you laid on. You say I think this game's those just fellas that I played on. Still smell like whatever fragrance that you sprayed on. Shout out to Shorty who got a man, she can't stay long. Shout out to Shorty who get to chill with me all day long. Thank God you nothing like the bitches I prayed on. They say love is wild, she soldiers. How we ever gonna get close? You keep telling me it's over, but you won't bet. Claiming that the house came across your pants. Thinking they covered the same pussy that tried to scare me. Late nights, no breaks, roll dick like a banshee. You hate the fact that your mother still considers me family. Text me again, try sex me again. That's popping up before I can text you again.
Incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do, so I would think about spreading things out. Bring it on the receivers. Make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you thought saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now it's Watson, flushed out right, going deep for Diggs, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Desperation time, Watson on 4th down, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Look, do I love it, do I lust it? The struggle of a hustle, the life of a bank. Death is no stranger. I know him like his kid to me. Took a few friends from me. It all makes sense one day. Eventually, I guess so. Ready said it happened and it's meant to be. Just let go. But I can't this shit keep itching me like them niggas out of line. How they came through. Shot him in his face, point blank, left his brains blue. Now who I vote for will probably be the same crew. And banging the same nigga, and it's like a sin not to. A lot of niggas ain't cut from that same cloth. Give my kid a space. Gotta play it safe. It's hard niggas turn holy when they catch a case. I still spark real talk, I never fake. Wild pork late night, still chop A's and grind with the homies, serve down with the homies.
Don't stop speaking out, grind with the homies, still looking for a better way.
So they can somehow get this one back. This is secured by the Patriots. They felt like they needed the football back, unfortunately they couldn't get it.
I'm in an 85 reaping no tent, you see clear through. Young nigga, looking life in the rear view. Burner on my lap, cushion my ashtray. And that's how I'ma play it to my last day. Used to get money in the fast lane. And I only fuck with bitches that be nasty. Leather and wood, my money is good. And I'm like a young celebrity, you never be hood. Gold ropes for the crew, drone spokes on my coupe, 2 seats. Then I take off the roof like a trainer. Slide like a visa, I'm frozen in the beamer. Call me what you want, don't call me a dreamer. Smile, yeah, grind, no saddle. Came a long way from selling grants off grammars. Focus on grinders, 7s on smokes. Now I got options, now I got pop. Don't start speaking out lies with the homies, still looking for a better way.
Another day, another dollar to make, and I'll be on the block.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be open to do that once more.
That takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator. Pretty good about their game plan.
looking into rap market, so my dreams when I'm
Going.
Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 25, second and 10.
I know the pain of it. You love the game, but you know when that the game goes. Let you back to the fact it's the same stroke. City to city, product of the same hustle. And I was live with the homies still.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Freedom, 7 hits he's thrown in this game. 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw it, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001, the first 7 picks. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time.
Let me take you on a day. We ain't got to wait. Tell me if you got an ex-nigga in the way, he can stay. I just want to get a little taste, and I see you keep your body in shape. Look, I just want to day.
England on
Damn,
3rd
look
down.
good.
6
Damn, you look good,
conversions
girl.
and
Ain't
line
look
drives. They did a
good.
great job of picking things
Niggas
up.
came in,
This is
2
3rd
shots.
down and
I'm waiting to
12.
hit sugar-free quick and 2
Again, it's mixing.
T-shirt, plan on no talk.
Party ain't a party if my nigga can't smoke. Here we go.
Let me make
That
it
one
tough.
good for
Baby up in
13
there,
out of New
'cause
England
no, I wanna
first
pump,
down.
no, I don't. I just wanna get in the top. Hey, drop out the house and go dipping on the
First
spokes.
seems
Niggas
just
know.
as good here in the
12 in the
fourth.
back seat. Passing by the kids and they yelling, that's me. That's okay. Damn, what's with all this hate? When I come around, you can't say it to my face.
Okay.
Niggas know I
Do stay tight, and niggas can't get that fat. Hey,
when I come around.
niggas better quiet shit down.
You niggas ain't buying this style, sharing that drink. Fuck you, I care what you think. I come through wearing that thing. Niggas are drunk. I don't wanna hit your blunt. I can fuck with any bitch that I want. Is that your chick? Niggas look over like,
I did that back in
She
06.
was like, what? That's my jam. This the new Dom, bitch. That's my man. Try to get this money as best I can. Can you do it from the side? That yes, I can. Just wait. I'ma beat it out like sex. Going all night, give me like 5 tapes.
Right.
Good run
Hey,
on first
that's what
down,
I
and
deserve.
they'll leave
I'm
him with
getting
a
money now, huh?
2nd.
That's what I heard.
Y'all be in the club with all them nerds. I be at the house with the girl on the side. What you gon' do with all them nerds? Something new right now, I'm gonna learn this time. So you gotta give it what you got. Ain't nobody giving you a spot. This ain't no thing.
This is why you work it.
And this is
Yeah, this ain't no dream. This my life. Champagne bottles on ice. Come through feeling like Mike. You ain't my wife. Please, I'm everybody type. Girl, I got everybody like. When I come around, niggas better quiet shit down. You niggas ain't buying this style. Sharing that drink. Fuck you, I care what you think. I come through wearing that link. When I come around. Just when I come around. When I come around.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Just when I come around.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand.
And now here's another interception. Rookie Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Crabtree, the intended receiver. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
It's DJ Hendorf and this motherfucker. I got some new shit from the motherfucking West Side of the world, too.
It was Jason
Goddamn Don Kennedy in
Pierre-Paul
this
who was able
bitch.
to
Yeah,
get
y'all
him
niggas
down.
don't like this. All y'all niggas
And
out
as a
there in the
defensive
motherfucking
end, getting
L
off
to
the
them
ball quickly,
Lambos.
swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Oh, your
that's
bitch
what their
just paid
job
me.
is, and
Oh,
really
shit.
a lot of the time they have to
Come
throttle
through.
back
Bitch,
a
I'm
little bit in the
working.
run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the
This is
quarterback.
bad for him.
That was good
It's that
recognition
dating
on
app
that
your
play
one friend
to
Jeff
hold
was
them to no
talking about
gain.
at brunch
And
because
one of the
she
whistles
wanted
for
help
a
filling out her
timeout.
profile, but mainly
So
she
they'll
needed help
stop the
choosing
clock
between
here
waffles
in a
and
game
pancakes.
that's been
But then
decided
the
in the
next time
closing
you had brunch,
seconds.
she was like, "Oh yeah,
New England
I'm
on
dating
third
that guy
down.
now."
They've
And then
been really
he showed
good
up,
converting
and they
7
split
of their
waffles
10
and
tries.
pancakes.
This
Or maybe
is third
it was
and 7.
bacon and pancakes. Either way, it's because Hinge is designed to be deleted. Tap the banner now to
Fighting
sign up
his
for
way
Hinge.
down to about the 35-yard line. And they just took a
that's the way
timeout
to do it,
with 2
I really need
seconds to go. This one
I got a
obviously
lot more diamonds too.
decided.
I just got new diamonds.
Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And they won't run a play here in victory
Baby
formation.
girl,
They
what
will
you
indeed
doing?
try to get 3 more. They spot it on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be. Remember the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, the forecast calls for rain throughout the entire game and will get rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they have fun getting dirty out there. They love the slide. I saw just a big lot of green on the radar. That's why I judged Mary Jane. Got you hooked, laminated. Just go open your boot. Their range of effect does as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's still fun to watch these types of games, isn't it? It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable
Baby girl, what you doing? Where you
I just pumped the sand, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no playing these red bottoms. So for New England, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a tight blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they will be at home next week to take home.
Think it's past 8. Took her to my place, baby, ate me like some cake. Wait, call Jake. Think I need an 8. Don't be to the face, fuck, I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool.